Hi everyone, as you can tell by the title of this video, sorry for the lighting, sorry for the volume if you can't hear me that good. It's going to get better in the next previous videos to come. Like I said, if you have a video that you think I should do and talk about, please go to the comments down below and let me know, because I do check the comments and I do respond. Every single person who comments in the comment section, trust and believe, I've seen it and I've responded. So, please go like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel. I am going to have some guests on this channel. Trust and believe I'm going to have some guests on this channel. I am the interview with my friend, the YouTuber. It's going to be coming. It's going to be coming. Just taking a little bit longer than expected, but the interview is coming. Trust and believe. Let's see what else is coming on this channel. Bigger and better and greater content. I will be doing some videos like outside. So the next video will be outside. Let's see what else. There's so many great things that are coming for this channel, but I'm looking on my phone now because I don't want to get the young lady's name wrong. But if you want to get a shout out, and I'm so serious, if you want to get a shout out on this channel, go to the video. I believe it's called Contest or Shout Out. I'm not quite sure, but it's one of the two. I think it's called Contest. But if you want to get a shout out, and a shout out is me shouting out your YouTube channel or your Instagram account or whatever you want me to shout out. And if you get chose for that day, for that video, then I will contact you personally on YouTube, get your information, get everything that you want me to shout out, and I'll shout it out for you. You may get a shout out in the middle of the video, in the beginning of the video, or at the end. It just depends on how I do it, but you will be getting a shout out. Now, so don't think I didn't forget. Don't think I forgot, because I ain't forget. I forgot the young lady's name, so I'm looking it up right now because I want to get it. I want to get it right. I want to get it tight. I want to get the people's names right, because I don't want to, say their names wrong, and then people coming at me, you know what I mean? So let me look for her name 1 second. Okay. So the lady's YouTube name, I don't know her name personally, so I can't shout out her name, but her YouTube name is, and she knows who she is because she watches my videos, it's called Freestyle, FREESTYLE88. You are the shout out winner for today's video. So if you want to be a shout out winner for a next video, please go to that video. Please do what you're supposed to do to be a shout out, and then you will be a shout out for the video. All right, let's get into it. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, it is called Self-Care in a Toxic World, not 1, not 2, but 3. And this will be the last video for this session. So, let me explain to you guys what we've been working on so that you guys know, because you guys may have forgotten what we've been working on. So I explained to you what the little backstory about self-care in the toxic world. Then I explained to you what it is, what it's not, and then what people portray it to be. And then we did, is your lifestyle causing you stress? And then we did that assessment, and then we did a self-care assessment. So now we have 2 more assessments to do, and then we're really done with this session. And I love this session, and I love people commenting and saying how it's helping them and etc. If you want me to continue this session, I definitely will. Let me know. But If there's other videos that you want me to do, but you want me to do sessions of them, let me know, and I definitely will do sessions of them. I feel like you guys like the session videos more than the regular videos, so just let me know. Also, let me know if you want me to do one video every week or 2 videos every week. Or if you want me to, continue the one video every day at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or continue the one video every day, 8 Eastern Standard Time, but not 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bump it up to maybe like 6 or something like that. Let me know. What do y'all think about this channel? This channel is your channel. It's not just my channel, it's your channel as well. It's here to help you guys. And if it's helping at least one person, I get the satisfaction of that. I'm not doing this for the money, for a YouTube plaque, none of that. Now, if I get that, I'm happy, I'm great. But I'm doing this because I love each and every one of you, and I want to see greatness from all of you. And I want you guys to all prosper, and I'm trying to make videos to help you guys. So I'm just rambling on, but let me continue with the topic at hand. So self-care in a toxic world, not 1, not 2, but 3. So we only have 2 assessments to do, and then we're done with this session. So, like I said, and I'll show you again, you need to have the box. So your page should be like this, 4 squares. You should have 2 pages with 4 squares. So let's get started. So each box should have current practice and new practice. So my maintenance self-care plan is what you are still working on. So for work, and I'm giving you my examples of what I put, so then you, and for the other video that came out yesterday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I want you to remember that I didn't tell you what I put down so that you can just copy it. No, I tell you what I put down for examples to help you so you know what to put down for yourself. So these are examples to help you with writing your own. And each assessment that you do from this self-care in a toxic world session, write down in the comments down below how your assessment went and how this video is helping you. Okay, so for work, current practice, I put do a good job with life. So you may think do a good job with life. Like, what does that mean? It basically means that you want to live your life to the fullest. And for me, when I see older people walking across the street or down the sidewalk, or I see some older people opening the door, I stop them and I help them. That's what you're supposed to do. So that's basically what I mean. Do a great job at work and help other people. So my job, I'm not currently working, guys, but my job that I did have that I loved and enjoyed, it was working at a nursing home. A little backstory. And basically what I was doing was sometimes I would be a dietary aide and sometimes I would be a cook. And I mostly cooked, but I would be a dietary aide too. But what would happen was it's a nursing home. So you're helping, like, when you bring the food up, you're supposed to give the food to the elderly people in the little restaurant, little area. But because of COVID, you can't do that. So you got to bring it upstairs, give it to the nurses, and some patients, which are the residents, which are the elderly people, you can bring it to their room. So, I brought the food to this young lady's room, well, this older lady's room, and she was so nice, down to earth, she treated me like if I was her daughter or her granddaughter. And like, you just help people while you're at your job. So the way I helped somebody at my job was preparing their food and giving them what they needed, which is an ear to talk to and an ear to listen. So help people at your job. When you're at work, and even if you're working at like an Acme or a ShopRite, you help people, you speak to them like you don't you speak you treat people the way you would want to be treated is what I'm saying. So if you're in any type of job, doesn't matter what it is, be respectful, be nice to people because there may be that one person that may be like, I'm not having a great day today. And then you come around and you go to work today and you make their day even better. So, I mean, help people out while you're at work. Don't just be rude and ignorant. You need more people, nice people, helpful people at the workplace instead of a whole bunch of mean and grouchy people. Because if you're mean and grouchy, why work there? New practice, I put social. So I'm not a social butterfly. So, for example, my mother can just go to the store and she'll just see random women and they'll just have a nice conversation for like 15, 20 minutes. And then afterwards, she got their phone number and now they're friends. And so to this day, now they're her best friends. I, on the other hand, can't do that. I mean, I have my group of friends, but I mean, it takes me a while to warm up to you to call you my best friend or to even call you my friend. So I put new practice at the workplace is to be sociable because at the workplace, I was helping the elderly people, but I'm talking to the elderly people. People inside my workplace, like inside the kitchen where I'm actually working. I'm not speaking to them. I may say hi, bye, but I'm not being nice to them. I'm not speaking to them, having a conversation or something like that, or even helping them out. I just got my headphones in and I'm out of my business. So I would say at the workplace, you need to be more bubbly and social because it makes the day go by faster. Now, underneath that, put the word other, and then put current practice, and then put new practice. So then that's something that you got to fill in. Now we're on to relationships. Okay, so current practice. So relationships means relationships with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your parents, or your family. For me, I put relationships with boyfriend slash, friends. So if I had a boyfriend, this is what I would put. So I put current practice, um, sometimes yelling, sometimes not, going through day-to-day life situations. And then for new practice, I put talk it out, spend more time with, you know, the person you're in a relationship with, or, you know, talk it out with your friends, hang out with them more. Take time out for yourself. That's what I put for new practice. And after that, after that, you put other, and then you put current practice and new practice. Because um, that's basically what you're doing. That right there is fill in the blank for you. And this is the last and final assessment. So this one is my maintenance self-care plan. So don't forget to make your boxes like this, like the diagram. All right. So barriers to maintain my self-care strategies. So you have to write down like what is prohibiting you. And I'm keeping it 100 with you. What is prohibiting you? And you may not know what prohibiting means. What is stopping you? What is prohibiting you from maintaining your self-care? And I put laziness, depression, um, depression, anxiety. Um, Me personally, I had ADHD. So I put that as well. Um, my weight. Those are the things that I put as something that is prohibiting me with my self-care. Self-care means, well, that's how I feel, because that right there doesn't make me feel, it doesn't make you feel loved or cared about or etc. So that's what I put. Underneath that, you need to put negative coping skills. I would like to use less or not at all. So what? Okay. So coping skills are things to help you throughout your day or throughout your life. So what can you write down in that box that you say or you do all the time that you think you should stop doing? So I'm looking for my marker. I just had it. Well, that so like I said, what negative coping strategies you do you use on a daily basis that you should stop using? So you can put, and I don't say this, but I'm just giving you an example. I hate myself. Now, I don't say I hate myself. I never say that. But you, as yourself, like there are some people out there who say, "Oh, I hate myself." Um, Now, these are the things I'm telling you. Okay, so what I'm telling you for this box alone, I purposely don't say, but people in life may say them. So I'm giving you examples. Then afterwards, I'll give you what I actually wrote down. I hate myself. No one loves me. Um, I'm a piece of trash. I'm by myself. Like, those are type of things people say, about themselves. Or they say, or they shouldn't say. Now, for me, things that I say that I should not say, I would have to say, oh, wait, I don't say this, but this is another thing someone can say. You're not smart enough. People say that a lot. Or they say, you're not pretty enough. Now, what I'm saying to you right now, I don't say these things. But people may say these things. Not pretty enough. Like, some people actually say these things, and like, that right there is sad. So, something that I would say, that I say, but I shouldn't say anymore, is my depression and anxiety is prohibiting me to continue my life. It's stopping me from the good things I want to do in life. That's what I should stop saying. Or I should stop saying that my parents don't care. Or I should stop saying, and what I'm saying right now is what I actually wrote down. So I'm actually reading word from word. I can't even read my own writing. And stuff like that. So that's basically, what people say, but they really shouldn't say. All right, let's go to the next one because you got two more left. How will I or you address the barriers and remind yourself to practice self-care? So what are you going to do in life to tell you or to remind yourself, I need to do my self-care plan. I need to learn self-care. What are you going to do to show yourself, hey, I need to continue this, or I need to look at this? Because you may not need to look at it every day. This is a packet for you. It's supposed to be like a book for you. So that when, at the end of the day, when you are going through stuff, you can go back and look at your self-care plan and look at what you wrote down to help you, and you can use that. All right. How will you address the barriers and remind yourself to practice self-care? So what are you going to do? What are you going to say to yourself? So I put um what I would do to address the barriers and remind myself, you know, is say the barriers out loud to myself every day. Say them to myself. Say the barriers to myself every day. Then I would make a calendar. And let's say twice or once each month in that calendar, mark it so that you can look at the self-care packet that you made for yourself. That's what you should do. Underneath of that, what I will do instead. So, you already wrote down what are the negative things that you do as self-care, goals. Meaning like you don't take care of your self-care, you don't take time for yourself, and etc. Those are the negative things. Now, what are the positive things that you can do for yourself? And I put, now what I'm saying, this goes for anyone. Like this is an example. Go to treatment. Like treatment can be an inpatient or outpatient or a therapist, family therapy, or individual therapy. That's what it can mean. Get help and ask for help. Because if you don't ask for help, you will never get the help that you need. So, that concludes today's session of self-care in a toxic world. Now, what is self-care in a toxic world supposed to mean? What is it supposed to do? So, these 3 sessions are basically, you made your own self-care packet. You made your own self-care book. If you had your paper and you had your notebook and your pencil or pen, and you were writing this stuff down as we were going, you made your own packet. You made your own packet. You made your own packet. And you basically did a packet of self-care things that you do that are bad, that you do that are good, and what you will do to change it, to help you with your life. So then you don't have to continue it. Self-care is basically, and I will explain to you what self-care is again, because people may forget. Don't forget, okay? What self-care is not, all right? I'm going to read to you what self-care is not again, and then I'm going to read to you what self-care is, so then you know why we did this. So what self-care is not? Self-care is not self-pampering. Not there's nothing wrong with Self-care is not self-pampering. Not that there's anything wrong with self-pampering, pedicures, dark chocolates, other luxurious things. That is, as long as you can afford luxuries. Spending money that you don't have, self-indulgence. Self-care is not indulgence. Properly, the terms self-care and self-indulgence are used incorrectly. Oh, go ahead, indulge. You deserve it. We will tell ourselves that we are practicing self-care when in fact we are engaging in self-indulgence. Self-indulgence is characterized by avoidance of the effort to subsistence of quick and easy things. So basically, people think that self-care is basically, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this to make me happy, and those are the easy ways. And it's going to make me happy for right now. But tomorrow, it's not going to make me happy. Thursday, it's not going to make me happy. Next week, following week, it's not going to make me happy. But it only made me happy for that moment and that day. And that's what self-care is not. Self-care is what makes you happy for the long run, for the rest of your life, not just for that moment. How can you practice self-care? Self-care means choosing behaviors that balance the effects of emotional and physical stress, exercising, eating healthy foods, getting enough sleep, practicing yoga or meditation or relaxation techniques. From substance abuse, pursuing creative outlets, engaging. Essential to self-care is learning to self-soothe or calm our physical and emotional distress. Remember your mother teaching you to blow on the scrape on your knee? This was an early lesson in self-soothing, but the majority of adults haven't realized that. What is self-care? While we enhance of self-care may second oh sorry. While we may second guess self-care may sound like a good idea, most people are fuzzy on what self-care is and how to practice it. Medical and mental health professionals pioneered the concept of self-care by prescribing healthy lifestyle changes and stress management behavior. Unfortunately, these prescriptions are often ignored because they require hard work and practice. So, I am basically, and I'm sorry if the video is lagging. I am very sorry. So, if it's lagging, let me know in the description down below so then I can get this fixed. Because while I'm looking at y'all, I can see that it's lagging. Alright, that's basically self-care in a toxic world. Session number not 1, not 2, but 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And I hope and I pray and I hope and I pray that this session has really helped you guys. Like, this is basically to help you with self-care. And a lot of people, they have problems with self-care. And they don't understand that self-care comes within. And if you don't know the basics of self-care, then you're not really going to. Now, self-care, people don't realize what self-care is. And I know we're done with the self-care session, but I want to give you 12 ways you can get started with your self-care. I'm telling you guys all of this information to help you guys. I'm not just saying it to help myself. I'm saying it for you guys. I'm helping you guys, okay? All right, so here are 12 ways that can help you get started with your self-care. But before I do that, I want to tell you why we often fail at self-care. Practicing self-care isn't always easy. Most of us are crazy busy, have stressful jobs, are too consumed with technology to make time for ourselves. Me time is usually last on the agenda. Worse, we can sometimes feel guilty about taking the time required to take care of ourselves. So getting started with self-care can be challenging in any type of way. How do we engage in self-care? There are many things you can do to engage in self-care to start. Take this as a stepping stool that you're starting your self-care process. The goal is to figure out which self-care strategies work best for you. Learn how to use these strategies and implement them in your regular routine so you can boost your well-being, not only today, but for forever. Here are 12 ways to get started with your self-care. Make sleep part of your self-care routine, because, that's a big part. Take care of yourself by taking care of your gut. Exercise daily as part of your self-care routine. Eat right, self-care. Say no to others and say yes to self-care. Take a self-care trip. Take a self-care break by getting outside. Get a pet help you with your self-care. Take care of yourself by getting organized. Cook at home to care for yourself. Read a book on self-care if self-care is a book. Schedule your self-care time and guard that time with everything you have. And those are my remaining remarks on self-care in a toxic world. Like I said, I hope you guys really, really care and really took this into perspective. And I hope this video really, really helped you and gave you the information that you needed. Now, the shout out for this video, I said it in the beginning, and I'm going to say it at the end. Freestyle, FREESTYLE 88. Freestyle 88 is a young lady, and I'm shouting her out. That is her YouTube channel. So, please go. Like, comment, subscribe to her YouTube channel. Get her up there in the world. But, please like and comment to this YouTube channel, Amanda Love 123. Alright, until next time, guys. Bye. I hope you liked and enjoyed. Let me know how this session has helped you in any type of way. And yes, there will be another video coming out every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know it may be like, what is she talking about every day when one video comes out here, the next video comes out there? I'm going through a lot of stuff, and I will be talking about that in the next video. So just be with me and stay with me. Until next time, bye guys.